Let's talk battle rap. All right. So I've said this before when I've done battle rap blogs, but I'm going to say it again. I'm an avid battle rap fan, and I'm a former battle rapper. So I have a personal vested interest in that industry doing well. I'm super happy for where the industry is going. I'm from the era where battle rappers didn't get paid. So seeing certain battle rappers now that are able to make a living off of it makes me extremely happy about where things are going. But I want to see battle rappers be as famous as industry rappers. And I think that's where the industry is going, but I think that we've hit a hurdle and I want to discuss it. I just watched the Chris Bias blog. If you guys don't know who Chris Bias is, he's a pretty big blogger in the battle rap space. And he was talking about how a bunch of battle rappers are asking for YouTube releases because if you guys don't know URL, which is the Ultimate Rap League, they are the biggest battle rap league pretty much on the map. And a lot of people clamor to get on that platform because it's a really big platform for that industry. And URL has their own application that's in the iOS and Android App Store. And that's pretty much where they keep all their content. URL blew up over the last, I'd say, 14 years or so on YouTube. But because of YouTube changes over the years, they stopped monetizing on YouTube. So therefore, they created their own application and they charge $8 a month for it, or $7.99 to be accurate. So Chris Bias was talking about pretty much the biggest name in battle rap right now. His name is Easy the Block Captain. He has been clamoring for YouTube releases, and there's been a bunch of other battle rappers that have been too, because they feel as if the battles are not being widely seen because they're being trapped on the app, or at least that's what they say. On the URL side, they're saying, well, look, if YouTube is not monetizing this content, how can we pay you? How can we put on these large productions? And I understand that side of it too. But I'm here to offer a different perspective, because I don't think that the issue is YouTube releases. I think the issue is the URL app. So this blog is directed pretty much directly at URL, Smack, Beasley, Chico. You guys know who I am. You're not familiar with me as far as like knowing me on a day-to-day, but I've been to your events. I've met you guys. I've shook your hands before. So I'm familiar with who you guys are, and at least on the surface level, let me say that. And I want to talk directly to y'all. About a couple of weeks ago, I tweeted you guys and I told you needed to hire me as a tech consultant. And I never got any response back, which is fine. But I feel like that offer is still open. And I also feel like you should be looking either for me or someone like me, and I'll tell you why. Well, let me tell you why me first. I've been in tech for 15 years. I own and operate my own digital marketing agency and have been doing that for 12 years. I've built apps, I've built websites, big e-commerce brands that you know about. And I understand the standards that are in this industry, and it's clear that you don't. That's the reason why you should hire me as a tech consultant. But if you don't want to hire me, hire somebody like me. Because at the end of the day, this ain't about me. This is about battle rap. And I want to see you guys succeed. And what I'm telling you guys is that the app, I'm saying this respectfully, is fucking trash. The app gesture control looks like feels like the app was built on a 2012 architecture. It's trash. It's terrible. It's not anywhere near what industry standards should be for a video streaming platform, which is what Smack called the app. You guys have to understand that regardless of you being a black-owned platform or not, regardless of you guys being independent or not, there's still standards that come with this industry. And you need to look at some of your competitors and what they're doing in the video streaming world, and you guys need to mimic that, because I don't think that you have as much time as you think that you have. Let me explain. Back in the day, there was a website by the name of rockbattle.com. It was owned by Rockweiler, the big platinum producer that you guys all know, that I know as well. And it was clear that him and his team, or whoever that was associated with him that created this, had a great idea, but they didn't know how to execute, and they certainly didn't understand tech. Although there was some fire producers that was on that platform, there were some dope quality shit on that platform. It was inaccurate with the uploads. You couldn't really direct message for a long time, and then when that came on board, it was rough. It was tough. There was never ever a mobile application. You would think that you was buying stems, but you really wasn't buying stems. It was a mess because it was disorganized and it was built on an old platform, and it just took forever to load, and it was trash. And today, Rock Battle is not in existence, but there is a player in the space that does understand tech, and that's called BeatStars. I'm sure everybody's familiar with BeatStars because they took the Rock Battle platform and they added some brilliant tech minds behind it. So I'm telling URL, I'm telling you guys, if you don't get on your shit on the tech end of your business, somebody that does understand tech is going to come in and sweep that carpet out from under y'all as the biggest platform. Because what you guys don't understand is that if you get your tech shit together, money's not going to be a problem. I'm going to say that again. If you get your tech shit together, money's not going to be a problem. I'm going to use Chris Mbias' number. He said 20,000, that he's estimating around 20,000 subscribers on the app. I'll use that number. I'm not saying it's accurate. I'm just saying I'll use that number. If it's 20,000 paid subscribers on that app at $8 a month, that's a sizable income. That's a great business, and I salute y'all for building that kind of business. But imagine if it was 100,000 subscribers by investing $250,000. Then are we even worried about the $250,000? You guys got to start thinking long term and stop thinking right now. Because if you guys really build a video streaming platform, we're not talking millions of dollars. We're talking the dollar with the B at the end. And we're talking battle rappers making what UFC fighters make. Just some food for thought. So holla at me. If you see this, or you know where my socials is at, I'm accessible. But if you don't get at me, you better get at somebody that understands this game, or there won't be a URL in 10 years. This has been LabTalk. Peace.